What's going on, y'all? So, being Mary Jane, ugh, that shit right. Being Mary Jane, it is the season finale. I don't know why they did it like this, but I ain't really complaining because I'm, I don't know if I could have did another week. Like, girl, it was draining. So they put the last two episodes together to make it the season finale. So this is episode 11 and episode 12. So, episode 11, reading the signs. It was basically the aftermath and the fallout of what happened when Mary Jane went on that little rant with that lady in her book and, calling her, bitch, you a ugly black woman too, okay? That's what we got in common too. We fighting for the same damn thing. Respecting this motherfucking male dominated industry in this world. And that went viral, okay? And it didn't have the negative backlash that she thought it would, meaning that like I said in the review for last week, it could either go either way. Either the executives or whatever, the big wigs at the top could have said, bitch, you doing too much. We tired of your arrogance. We tired of your bullshit. You went off script. This is not daytime TV. This is fucking nighttime, primetime TV. And bitch, you don't do this. You're not ready. You're fucking fired because this is not about you. You're making it your own agenda. No, it didn't do that. It could have did that, or she could have got, promoted, which exactly what happened. She gets an interview with Don Lemon on CNN trying to discuss it. He was basically like, reporters, we report the news. We don't become the news. And I was like, was somebody looking at Funky Dineva's video? Because I'm just sitting there like, that's what Funky Dineva always say. It's not my duty to, I'm not the news. I just report the news or some shit like that. But I was like, okay, and basically she giving her little spill on it, and Kara she has to go back home to her mother, but before she leaves, she has to go to a meeting, with the bigwig, the head of the company, and before they have this meeting, Mary Jane get confronted by Cynthia, and Cynthia is basically like, so they trying to push me out, and she was like, girl, what? You playing. Who told you that? And, I don't think Mary Jane really thought that they was trying to push her out. I think she genuinely thought that, this was a one-time thing. And she was, like, a little, like, thrown off. Like, what you mean they trying to push you out? And she was like, girl, when they tell you... Because she said... Mary Jane thought she was really out being sick. And she said, no, girl. When they tell you you're starting to look tired and you need to take a few days off, that's keywords for saying... watch your back because your days here are numbered. And then Mary Jane was like, you're not even that old to be this. It's an age thing or whatever. You're not that old, and you still got a lot left in you. And she was like, girl, I was at ABC for 18 years before they pushed my ass out. They built this company damn near around me, and look what's happening. And I was like, oops, and it's just playing into all the stuff that women go through, trying to become equal to the male counterpart in the workplace. Meaning they're not going to push an older gentleman out, an older newscast out, but let a woman get too old, or, she has too many issues, or, she gets wrinkles on her face and she's not appealing to the, people because she don't look so refreshed and she don't look young or whatever, bitch, and forget the fact that she's doing great work. It's time for her to go and move over, but let that be the man. It's not the same thing. And I was like, So basically, Cynthia was like, her answers, Mary Jane answers to her was like, girl, I can understand why they considering giving you the job because I can't tell whether or not you really being sincere or if you're really lying. And I said, oops, that was a little light shade, but she was being real with it. That was being nice, nasty, just a little bit. But they go up and see the head lady in charge, and she's so behind on, social media and stuff because she don't run her account. She got somebody else. You got Greg up there too. And basically they was like, between us four, because Kara was up there too, Cynthia's going to be leaving in 2 weeks. We're firing her and we're going to give you the primetime spot. And basically, I want you to continue doing what you're doing, but I want you to tone it down on the black rhetoric stuff that you've been doing. And at first, Mary Jane was kind of confused. She's not really confused, but she was cautioned like, damn, so y'all really gonna push this lady out? And she had to think about it. Kyra, of course, Carol was just, gung-ho and like, yeah, we'll take the position. We all here. It's a pay raise. Woo woo, this is what I wanted. We on prime time, baby. I told you. And old girl's like, so you can go, but Mary Jane, let me speak to you. And she tried to ease it in there back. Girl, I was looking at them shoes all damn day. And it was like, yeah, so what the fuck you want? So look, I know what you do want to talk back, talk black. I need you to tone that down and basically you need to become a little bit more diverse with things that's going on. The main things that's really going on. And basically told her in not so many words that she's not going to have as much freedom as she had on her own show because this is prime time. And when Mary Jane got through and Greg came in, basically it was all a setup. It was all a setup. And, they really don't want Mary Jane in that position, but because of the media attention and how big that story blew up and it went viral the way that it did, they can't help but put her in that position and make her the face because she's so popular at this moment. And they like, well, this will pass with the board because, it's showing a little bit of diversity, getting this Latino and this African American team together, whatever, putting her the face, this little diversity. And if the shit don't work out and she don't play ball the way that we need her to, hell, we can find somebody else. And I said, ain't this about a bitch? But that's how shit works. It's all a fucking hidden agenda. And I was like, Mary Jane was sitting there with that uneasy feeling. And when she went down and talked to Kara, she basically said the same thing. Like, look, they're playing games with us. And Kara was like, yeah, I understand that. And I know that. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this game with them. And we're going to turn them tables on them. I said, oops, y'all better play the shit right. So, after that, another key point in this episode 11 was Mary Jane and her insecurities. Mary Jane, this is why you can't keep a man, because, girl, you just do a lot. Sheldon fixing you a dinner. He want to have dinner outside. He want the music. He want to show you a French film, and you call him corny. Hurt his little feelings. Mark had to stand there and tell you, girl, let me tell you this. Us men are just as sensitive as you women, okay? That's how it is. And y'all don't understand how much power that y'all women hold in y'all tongue, okay? Y'all can slice us down this quick with the simple word of no, bitch. You call me corny, of course, that's gonna hurt. And he gets his little little experience of how he was in college and, he was kissing and making out with this dude and they was about to have sex, and when he took his clothes off, the boy started laughing at him, and that was when he realized that, the boy was really not gay, and he left and ran, and they never saw each other, and they kind of, stayed with him and fuck with him a little bit. And he was trying to tell Mary Jane, like, you calling this dude corny kind of mess with him. So she got to figure out how to, Mary Jane just can't say, well, bitch, I'm sorry. Mark had to put up a motherfucking text for her and say, this is what you should say. And shout out to Aaron Spears, because he actually be favoring and, I guess he watched my review. So, shout out to him. I've been meaning to say that. That's the guy that played Mark. I wish they would incorporate him. If this show does come back, I wish they would incorporate him a lot more in the season. Like, we need to stop seeing him like very, very sparingly. Like, he's in one or two scenes every 4 episodes. Like, no, put him in every episode. Balance that out, because he's a good character too. So she gets the text to him, and he took 24 hours to just send thank you, and she just thinking like it's a mind game, and he know that he playing games and all this stuff, and it's fucking with her, and he knew that it would fuck with her like that. She goes to his house unannounced, and it was like, I didn't know if you was gonna talk to me. He was like, well, bitch, I didn't know if I was gonna talk to you either too, but thank you for showing up, and I will call you later. She was like, wait a minute. Oh, I was like, oh, you came all the way over there in the middle of the night thinking that you probably was going to get invited in after all of that. And he said, I'll call you tomorrow, and close the door. Egg on my face for you, girl. Shit, no. I came over here and you said it's good. Give me a cup of wine or some shit. Glass of wine or something. We're going to sit down and talk. I'm not going to get out my cup. Bitch, what? That was crazy. Then the other aspect of this episode was with Kara and her family. She goes over to her family back to New York, and basically the father is sitting in the chair yelling at the games and stuff, and that's all that he's doing. He's so focused on that. The mother is telling Kara, like, girl, he talking about selling the house. The sister comes in. She talking about, yeah, he gonna sell the house and this is a good thing and the market is good. And Kara's like, why are you saying this? The sister's like, the mother like, bitch, I told Kara to come down here because I'm tired of you and the father, gaining up on me. This is my house and I'm not fucking selling it. And I don't know if the sister knew what was going on, but I kind of figured it out by the way he was yelling at the TV and how much he was into it. And Kara figured it out too, that basically they're in debt. He's a gambler and he's in debt. And, the next day she had this conversation with him and she was like, how much? How much? And he was like, it's too late because he already signed the deed off to whoever he owed the money to, and he's been paying. I guess they don't really work because they retired, but he been paying money out of their savings as rent to him, and the savings is about to dry up. And I said, Lord Jesus. But Kara is just like her father, strong will, you know, don't want to ask for help. He don't want to ask his children for help. He thinks that it's weak. And she had to convince him, Daddy, let me do this for you. And that's what she was talking to Mary Jane about. Basically, she was like, my kid's going to have to go to public school. It's a good thing we got this promotion at the time that we got this promotion because she's going to be the good daughter and at least try to help pay the rent. Because she don't, she do anything for her parents, especially her mother. And she don't want her mother to find out about this stuff. And I was like, oh. I mean, if I had some shit, I probably would have do that too. But I probably would have cussed my daddy out like, bitch, now you motherfucking knew. You goddamn knew. I'm going to help you out this one time, but bitch, do it again. But, it was cute. It was cute. Like, because some people, they get to a certain point in their life where they think they're so fucking successful and they forget about where they come from and they get this attitude where, bitch, I the one that put in the work to get here and fuck you, even though you're my parents or you're my family and you've been there and you've been in my corner, I still ain't got it for you. But it was nice to see that. So that was basically episode 11. So on the actual last episode, which is called Signing Off, we start off with Mary Jane being in her house and her alarm goes off, which entails her, she goes and call, what's her face? Call Sheldon and was like, look, boo, I'm scared. I can go over to my mama's house, but can I come over and kick it with you because my alarm went off and all that stuff. And, he was like, okay, cool. You come over. And she thinking it's all good. And, he telling her what he was reading the night before, some slave love letters, which I found very interesting. I was like, that's cool. It was talking about he been collecting these love letters between slaves and stuff like that. And I was like, that's another aspect in perception of where you can look at what was going on back in history, whatever. And that was a good idea that Mary Jane said, you should like put these up on auction or put them up in a museum or something like that, like the Smithsonian and things of that matter. I was like, that's pretty cool. If anybody know me, I'm a history buff, so I like stuff like that. But when he get over there, they're about to go to sleep or whatever, and he basically tell her, girl, you can go ahead and go to bed, but I'm finna stay up and go finish reading these letters because first of all, this is where she sleeps on the left side of the bed. He was like, boo, you need to scoot over to the right side of the bed. And I'm thinking he finna get in the bed. And he was like, girl, nah, I ain't got to go to work. I'm finna go finish reading these letters. And when they wake up, she used toothbrush. She thinking they acting like they're in a relationship. She mentions, are we in a relationship? He was like, yeah, that's how I was operating. I shouldn't have to say that we in a relationship. And I'm like, yeah, you do. Sheldon is that type of person who lived his life and he's set in his ways and he's like a new breed, okay? He's a different breed. He's living by a different code and, doing things differently and outside the box or whatever. And this is, I don't know if you would call it one of Mary Jane's, she brought it on herself or whatever, but this episode really focuses on her relationship with him and how Mary Jane be so gung-ho and she wants to be in a relationship so bad so that she can get married, so she can have children and things of that matter. So she claims that she want that. It's almost as if any man who comes along who looks like a good prospect, but she don't know that much about it, she's still just gonna hop up on him because she's still technically she's still in love with David, okay? And at this point in time, it's just like she's taking anybody without really getting to know them, because the shit that happened between her and Sheldon is like, y'all should have figured this out and talked about this at the very beginning, okay? Are we gonna be in a relationship? We talking and we doing all this stuff. This is what I like to do. This is what I'm about. This is what I want planned. Do you even do relationships? Do you even want a relationship? Okay, before assuming that y'all in a relationship and he knows that, you want kids and you want to be married and all this stuff, which he knew, but he was, trying to change her mind about stuff. And she over at his house and she get a phone call saying that David's dog died. I said, really? I mean, I get it, but girl, what? I guess everybody loved the dog. David was in his feelings about it. Sheldon telling her, go ahead and call him. I mean, y'all was friends and you care about the guy. Go ahead and call him. He's not a jealous type or whatever. I guess that's a plus. But he understands that she still loves him. And at one point in time, she pees in the damn bed because she's under a lot of stress and she's thinking about David. She's thinking about the dog and all that stuff. And he's telling her, you need to go ahead and call him. I don't know why we live in this society where it say that you can't still be friends with your ex, or you got to completely, take him out your life when you're done. But, you clearly wants to call him, and just go ahead and call him. And eventually she does leave a message and he don't get back to her. But they get into it because the first night she had a toothbrush. Then the second night, he throws their toothbrush away and he was like, just get another one. Then she just comes up into his house and he like, girl, how you get in? You left the door unlocked. Well, bitch, how you get past the gate? I memorized I saw the code and shit from when your driver put it in there. It's a whole bunch of ones, which is, predictable and easy to, figure out. So you need to change that. And she took her shoes off, put a bag on his counters, and just walking off and, taking these phone calls and stuff. Almost as if, and she was like, I just got home. He like, girl, what? I would have said the same thing, like, what the fuck is going on? She was moving too damn fast for him, and she was moving too damn fast for me. Like, girl, y'all ain't even fuck yet, come to find out. And you all up in his house, you calling the chunk home, you taking your shoes off, you doing a lot, okay? You memorizing his code, you damn near, girl, I don't want to say crazy and desperate acting and stalking acting, but you got some telltale signs going on. And he saw some red flags, and at one point she brings up again the toothbrush thing, because the toothbrush is, he has disposable toothbrush, and basically she was like, what is up with that? He said he don't believe in cohabitation, and which means he don't believe in marriage. He don't want kids. And he was basically like, if our relationship is good, maybe we can get a condo. We can get two condos on the same floor, or get a compound and all this stuff. Now, when he said that shit, I said, bitch, what? Hell no, we not finna do that. What's the point of us having two condos? I mean, I know people want their space sometime, but now, you knew what Mary Jane was about, and like she said, you don't want kids, but you seen me doing this fertility thing on air and how I felt about it. And he was like, I thought you was just doing that for stunts and shows, TV gimmicks and shit. But he really knew that that's what she wanted, and that was a deal breaker. And it almost felt as if, like, Mary Jane, once again, if she had to ask them questions at the beginning, like before, mainly, do you really want a relationship? Are you the relationship type? This man has been single by choice for a long time. So I guess she thought she was going to be the one that was going to come up in there and change that. And it just really didn't happen the way that she wanted. And, he said in his ways, he was like, I thought I can convince you, or, show you my way of doing things. And she was basically like, I don't want this, so good night. He was like, you really think that's good? Because we already know how your choice of men are, and basically it's slim and you take whatever you can get. I said, damn, Sheldon, you ain't have to read her ass like that, but it was kind of true. But I said, ooh, calm down, bring it back, okay? You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. But, so basically, it's over and done with them. Back at the station, Cynthia comes in, you know, earlier in the previous episode, they met in the bathroom. They had this little meeting, and, you know, Cynthia figured it out that they was going to try to push her out and they was going to fire her. And she was like, the way I figured it out is when people start being too nice to you, that's when you keep your eye open that something is going on. And, you know, she comes into Mary Jane's office trying to tell her, look, girl, help me out. I know you know that they're trying to kick me off, but they don't want me to have a sign off, a live sign off, you know, give my last word. They want me to videotape it because they think that, hey, I may say some shit or, you know, go off script or whatever and do something crazy. And at first, you know, Mary Jane wasn't here for it, but she started putting in calls and shit because old girl said the shit ain't what it looks like. And if I was you, I would go in and try to get that shit in your contract or whatever. So she's trying to get her, you know, a live sign off just in case shit don't go off in her contract. And she, plus, in the process, she helped Cynthia get her live sign off. And she does that. And, you know, PJ, her younger brother, he finally graduated from school. I didn't know Paul had the big brother. I didn't know he had another daughter. She's talking about she moving to South Carolina with her fiance now, and they was like, "What fiance?" And when it was like, "Are you?" The daughter was like to Nisa, "You ain't even say nothing." She was like, "Girl, I'm happy for you." And basically, the grandmama had to sit down with Nisi, and you could tell Nisi was feeling some type of way. She feels stuck because everyone else is moving on, getting married, you know, having jobs and stuff and being successful. And she and her dad are stuck in this place where the dad once experienced success, but now he's hit rock bottom and he has to build back up. He's struggling. Niecy, on the other hand, she hasn't experienced nothing but being a teenage mom to 2 kids and just living off of her parents and her grandparents, I guess. And, you know, I was very much here for her, for the grandmama coming to her and basically saying, you know, giving her little words of encouragement instead of putting her down. And, fuck everything else. Lisa ain't shit. And I'm going to tell you why Lisa ain't shit. Lisa is that type of friend that you think is your friend, but that bitch got other motives, or she develops other motives, you know. And it was just like, girl, you was a sneak box, and I was here rooting for you a little bit. I was like, not here for the way Mary Jane was kind of treating you, knowing damn well you was kind of mental in the head. But this thing did not sit well with me, and it was so fucked up the way that it ended. You know, she goes over to David's house trying to give him comfort about the dog and fixing him food and stuff. Next thing you know, she's talking about her health and stuff. She was like, girl, you know, well, me and Mary Jane got into it. So I'm pretty sure you heard about it. He was like, no, because we don't talk no more. She was like, for real? Oh, okay, well, so-and-so, you know, gave me this doctor and come find out I got depression, and, you know, they figured out what my triggers are, and one of my triggers is you. The way she flipped that was like, the way my trigger is you. He was like, girl, what? It was like, you know, I got feelings for you. You know I'm in love with you, and I'm just figuring out how I'm going to tell Mary Jane, because I'm trying to rebuild this friendship with her. He said, girl, I never knew this. Really? You never knew this? Every time, mind you, at this moment, David is sitting on the table, on the counter, and his phone had dialed her. And her was Mary Jane. Just so happened to dial Mary Jane. Maybe it's because I don't know, the last phone number that called her. I don't know how he got to her number, but he butt dialed her. And I'm asking, it was no passcode on that iPhone. How your ass slide over? Or was you already using the phone and it was open and you just put it up in your pocket and didn't turn it off? I'm trying to figure this out, thinking of different scenarios and how that would have worked, because I have yet to butt dial somebody on my phone. You know, my shit always, when I finish, I click, you know, and it's passcode. But hey, you know, it's TV. And Mary Jane is in her car driving and it's raining outside and she's hearing this whole conversation talking about how I'm going to tell her this, and you know how I felt, and you know I'm in love with you, and the one time we did stuff and the many times afterwards we had oral sex, and that oral sex is still sex and all this shit. Mary, she was like, when Mary Jane and you broke up and you was figuring out what you was gonna do, who did you come to? Who couch did you sleep on? Mines. Who cooked you food when you was sick? Me. Who's doing all this stuff like a fucking wife right about now that your dog is sick or whatever, your dog is dead? Me. Mary Jane is having a breakdown like, ain't this some fucked up shit? I would have been kind of pissed too, like, this shiesty bitch? Huh, you've been plotting and scheming. I don't know what else you've been doing. You know, that's how I would have felt. And she hear it. And next thing you know, it's like when he gets up, he realized that his phone was on. Because you hear this honking in the background. And it's Mary Jane in the traffic. And somebody was honking the horn at her. And he was like, shit, they looking like shit. Next thing you know, Mary Jane just went on ahead and started driving. And it's raining outside. And the person behind her, I guess, was trying to get in front of her because she wasn't moving. And until they got both into an accident or some shit like that. And that's how the show went off. And I said, ain't this about a bitch? This bitch just got a fucking promotion to prime time, you know, and she ain't even sat in the motherfucking seat and got it good and warm for a goddamn month or fucking week in the new position, and she's in an accident that's probably gonna have her in the hospital for a minute, which probably gonna make her become demoted back to what she was. That's fucked up. Lisa, you ain't shit. But that was being Mary Jane. I thought the season finale was gonna be a little bit better. It was okay. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.